What's going on, guys? It's Near25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. So, off screen, as you can probably tell by the fact that Venusaur is in control here, I did get Magnemite up to level 25. Sudowoodo, I think, is level 27? Might have gotten to 28, but I think it's level 27, which is awesome. I also got us to the Platinum rank. As you can see, I got the right even at it for 3,000 points. So that is what you get, or how you get up to the Platinum rank, is by getting yourself there. I got our bag all decked out here. So the Stormy Sea is 40 floors, okay? So it's a pretty long dungeon. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you have apples and max elixirs for sure, because there is no rest area. It's just 40 straight floors all the way through. And you don't need to worry about getting any what is it? Orbs or anything with you, because there are no monster houses. I couldn't think of what they were called for a second. So if you're wondering why I'm adding Poliwag to the team, it's literally just going to be for one quick little split second, because I have to give somebody Dive, because I would rather just teach Dive than waste an item slot by bringing Dive with me. And, you know, I'm not going to use Poliwag for anything other than, of course, you know, just getting it evolved to be able to, you know, get the recruit all done, right? So, I'm not going to care about it having Dive. I will say, for those of you that haven't played the game before, Dive and Dig work very weirdly, but commonsensically in these games. Now, if you're wondering what that means, you can't use Dive at all unless you're on top of water. Oh, hold on, one more thing that we did. Who all did I recruit? I recruited some more Pokemon off screen as well. I got us a Magby, as well as a Stantler, and a Bagon. I don't know if the Bagon was on screen or not, but if it wasn't, we also got Bagon. But those are the three new Mons that we got. But yeah, so we're all decked out. I got a special band for me, special band for Magnemite. We're all good to go. As you can see, he's level 25 there, so he's all good to go. And yeah, we're ready to head on out to the Stormy Sea. Now this might be a little bit of a longer episode because of the fact that it's 40 floors. It'll all depend on how quick we get through it, I guess. Alright. So now we'll send Poliwag back. And speaking of, you guys probably saw that because I glossed over really quick. Stormy Sea is the first dungeon in the post game where you can actually change the leader. Now, if you guys remember, I had mentioned this a little bit ago. So if you watch this right now really quick, I select leader. Now Magnemite is the leader here. Obviously, I want Venusaur as the leader for a reason. Go to the theme for this dungeon, by the way. I actually didn't know that the Stormy Sea dungeon slapped like this. But yeah. So, that's a cool little feature. So, like, for example, if... Oh, my controller died. Ha! Finally. One quick second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm actually surprised that my controller didn't die last night, but I just wanted to get, you know, like, I like to be efficient with stuff, right? So I wanted to get as much juice out of the batteries that I had in that controller, or in my controller, as I could before they died. So that was why I decided to, oh, I really want that gummy, but I don't want to sacrifice anything in my bag, so I'll just skip over it. But yeah, I want it, that's why I waited until it absolutely died to actually replace it. I do have, okay guys, I was gonna say, I do have all of your moves selected, right? So one question I have for you guys, because I asked my buddy, yes, I mean granted, it's not really gonna necessarily matter for today, I guess, since we're gonna be at the end before anybody sees this video anyway, but, you guys can still answer the question for me though, if you wouldn't mind, because it'll matter for the birds. So, you know how NSO has the rewind feature, right, on their emulators and stuff? For those of you that know, are they seeded? Or does it, is it like, does it sort of act like a soft reset? Because the reason why I'm asking is because at the end of this dungeon, there's going to be a Pokemon. Surprise, surprise to everybody, I'm sure. And the odds of recruiting this Pokemon are very high. It's like 50%. So most likely I will get it. But there's also a chance that I don't get it. So if I was to say not get it, and then do the rewind feature to go to right before I do the fight, and then do the fight again, would that then like reset my chances? Or is it seeded to the point where no matter what, I'm not gonna get it if I don't get it? And again, obviously that's not gonna help me much for this episode because obviously we're gonna be there, but it will still help me for the birds because granted, I could just do a quick soft reset and then, you know, just go up the 3 floors, but if I don't have to go through all that, because I can do it a little bit quicker, that would be super awesome. For whenever the time comes for that, of course. And it is a nice thing that there is no monster houses in this dungeon. I'm glad that they didn't really have monster houses in this dungeon. For a couple reasons. One, because of the bag space. Although I think the Silver Trench actually does have monster houses, and it's I think it's actually 99 floors, and I don't believe there's a rest stop in that dungeon either. So that one's a long haul for real. But we still got a little bit of a ways before we'll get there. And also, the, one of the 3 main, well actually I shouldn't even say main, because there is only those 3. One of the 3 pathways for doing the post-game being, oh, Energy Saver. Does that conflict with anything else? It does with self-cure, that sucks. I believe this makes it so that you don't consume your belly as fast, yeah. That sucks that it conflicts with self-cure, though, because it sort of makes it not even worth it. Unless you, like, I guess if you know for a fact you're going to be going through a dungeon where you can't get statused, it probably would be better, especially if it's a longer dungeon. But, in my opinion, if you're going through a dungeon where you can get status, it's definitely a better option to just have self-cure, because then you won't be status for as long. Unless, of course, I mean, it's really only applies to sleep and paralysis, I guess, because obviously burn and poison you're stuck with until you get to the next floor, but still. Oh, but yeah, so because we're going down the first path of the post game right now. So this would be a cool time now for me to have Magnemite become the leader of the team, so he could go pick up all those items. But you see that tile in the upper left-hand corner of that square there that's empty. You don't want to step on that if you do decide to have a floating Pokemon slash water Pokemon go across there, because that is actually a warp trap. So you obviously don't want to have to deal with that, right? Because that obviously would not be a good time. We're making pretty good progress though, I will say. We're already on floor 15, so that's good. I'm thinking today's probably going to be a touch longer than normal, but I don't think it'll be like outrageously longer than normal. But it will be longer. But hopefully it's not, like I said, hopefully it's not excruciatingly longer. But yes, oh, got a nice little music change there, okay. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, right. Let me try and see if I can keep 1 point going for once in my life. So the, we're on technically like the first path of the post game right now. So one of the other paths obviously is like, you know, going to, fight Ho-Oh and go along and fight all the beasts and stuff, right? So I think the first trigger to start that little branching path is to buy their friend area, the Sacred Fields. And I think once you do that, then it would be, I think maybe like a day or two after that, Spinda will show up in town to start that progression. That's partially the reason why I haven't bought that friend area yet. But I guess in some respects I probably could buy that next, because then I'll get the friend bow, because then I can just slap the friend bow on. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily in a hurry to get the friend bow, because it's it helps, but like it doesn't really help a lot at the level that we're at, for one, and for two, unless I'm doing like random rescue jobs and stuff, then I'll want my special band, because I'll obviously care about my damage more than anything else, right? So it's kind of like, it's not the biggest priority for me to get right now, if that makes sense. But, you know, that's the beauty of the post game in this game, is you kind of can go to whatever dungeons in whatever order you want. I will say though, before you do go there, I mean, well, you have to go to get Surf from Solar Cave anyway first, but while you're in Solar Cave getting Surf, absolutely make sure you get a key, or else you won't be able to get the friend bow. Very important. Because I believe that Solar Cave is the first dungeon that introduced keys in the post game. I think anyway. Don't quote me there, guys, because I might actually be wrong, but I think it was. We'll be going there soon to Solar Cave, because obviously, like I said, I'll have to get Surf. Okay, looking pretty good here so far. 25 floors in. Love to see it. For some reason, the floor plans on this dungeon have not been as big as I remember them being. Unless we're just getting super lucky with spawning next to the stairs. Which, granted, we are getting pretty lucky with spawning next to the stairs, don't get me wrong. But, I thought that the floors themselves were bigger than this, but that's alright. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. My OBS crashed or whatever. It locked my whole computer up for a quick little second. Like, almost did like a minor little reset on it, but then it said there was an error with my recording, so I don't know what happened there, but we're back. But yeah, so as I was saying, that was really weird though. But you know, wow, bro, I remember the floors just... Bro. Damn, dude. I remember the floors being big. Oh. Oh, hey, why not? Oh, wait, crap, no. I shouldn't have done that, because now I got... Oh, fine. I guess I'll send... Alright, whatever, fine. I guess I'll just send Magnemite home when I get to the last battle. Fine, whatever, that's fine. Actually, linking Screech and Sludge together might actually be, like, the tech for real. You can evolve, yeah, right? Because you're, like, level 38 or whatever? Yeah. That definitely was a throw, though. I did not mean to actually do that. I forgot that I actually even had the Poison Swamp friend area to be able to recruit Grimer, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. I won't recruit another one, though, even if one asks to join, because then I won't be able to get Kyogre anyway, and I don't necessarily want to have to go through this entire dungeon again if I don't have to. Because honestly, other than like doing the recruit 'em all, Stormy Sea is kind of one of those like like if you weren't trying to recruit everything, then like Stormy Sea is kind of one of those like one and done dungeons. If you can help it, like pretty much your only reason to come down here is to get Kyogre, and then you know, then call it a day. So I'm hoping that that's the case. I mean, granted, I'll end up coming back here because of the recruit 'em all, so I guess it shouldn't matter to me if I get Kyogre first try or not, but I still don't want to have to go through the whole dungeon again. Because even doing the recruit 'em all, I won't have to go through the whole entire dungeon, because these Pokemon we're fighting now aren't recruitable because they're final stage evolutions. So basically what I would do is I would just come in with an escape orb, and then either once I got a full team, or once I got the Pokemon I was looking for, then I would just, you know, escape orb out, and then come back through again, you know? But, obviously right now we still gotta get to Kyogre, right? So, or get to the end, I mean, so. But yeah, so I guess right before we get there, I'll just send Magnemite home, and then call it a day. It's kind of weird to me that, I mean, I guess it's because he's not a water type, but it's kind of weird to me that Armaldo can't go across the water. Is that weird to anybody else? I mean, again, like, I get it, because it's technically not a water type, but I just feel like he should be able to go across the water, you know what I mean? And hey, there's some level up for Magnemite. Man, maybe I should have just come down here to level him up, huh? Ooh, Spark. Now that's stronger than Thundershock. But, you know, I like the whole metal sound deal, so I'm actually not going to learn that. Can we talk about how crazy the Gen 3 moveset, like, not even just the Gen 3, but like the old school movesets were? Like, he's level 26 learning Spark. Like, isn't that crazy? I mean, it's early days Pokemon, right? So it makes sense that the movesets are kind of wonky and weird like that, but it's crazy to say out loud, you know what I mean? Why is... First, that's so weird that Magnemite got put to spot number 3 on the team, but okay. Oh my. Yeah, so Tentacruel is one of the level 30 Pokemon, by the way. And I think that's the reason why that did so much damage, because I really highly doubt he's got more than 47 special attack, or, oh no, it's physical attack in this game. I really highly doubt he's got more than, well, he probably does actually, because most Pokemon do have a higher attack stat than special attack stat. Well, either way, something tells me that he's not, like, that much stronger to the point where Sludge should be doing that much damage to a neutral Pokemon, but I don't know. I haven't done like a full test of how the levels and stuff like that work as far as like doing damage compared to stats is concerned. Oh, I need to drink a Max Elixir. Kind of impressive though that that's the first Max Elixir I've had to drink though, and we're on floor 32. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. I remember this dungeon being a lot longer and more resource intensive than this, I'm not gonna lie. It's kinda wild. But alright, let's keep on carrying on through here. I am going to try, just on the off chance that I don't get him first try. Oh, shite. I am going to try and see if, oh, this is really friggin' bad. Okay, hold on. Give me a Bullet Seed. Okay. That was clutch. Okay, at least I don't gotta worry about Kabutops hitting you. And you clicked hard, so you threw. Awesome. Thank you so much for throwing. And not clicking Mudshot, which would have probably destroyed that Grimer. Just on the off chance I don't get Kyogre first try, I am gonna at least try that whole reset thing. Or rewind thing that the emulator here has. But like I said, I don't know how NSO's stuff works, so I don't know if it actually lets you reset or not. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. Obviously, it actually lets you reset. What I mean is, I don't know if it actually works as if it's, a soft reset or not, or if it's literally, if it's seated. I did not mean to click tackle there. Okay, that works. Because like I said, it'll be my first time ever, or this is my first time ever playing on anything with NSO. So it's my first time using the virtual console. Grimer's really strong, eh? 45 attack, and that's not too bad. Alright, cool. 5 more floors to go. And I'm not going to know how long this episode actually is going to be now, because I've obviously had to split it into 2 parts because my OBS crashed. So, that's fun. For sure. I didn't even do that. So, I mean, either way, I mean, it's not like I would cut it short just because, you know, it was at the or I wouldn't finish the dungeon, I mean, just because we were at the 30-minute mark or whatever, because that'd just be kind of silly, but, regardless of that, I don't know where exactly we're gonna be at on time to be able to be like, oh crap, we're way over, or be like, oh no, we were still good. Either way, though, this is definitely gonna be just a one dungeon episode. Just gonna be going through the Stormy Sea, because I know it will at least be 30 minutes for sure. Just how much after necessarily is what I don't know. Yep. I just don't. I probably could have done that for XP. I just didn't want to necessarily waste the PP. You know what I mean? But floor 37, so we're almost there, which is awesome. So I'll go over crap. I'll go over this once we get to that point, but just so you guys are aware for when the time comes, whenever you go to send a Pokemon on your team home in this game, if they are holding an item, if you don't remove the item from them before you send them home, it'll disappear. Which, honestly, I think is really stupid. So just be wary of that. I guess, should have mentioned that way sooner. But I was never sending Pokemon home, so I didn't think about it. But yes, that is something that you want to watch out for. We've been finding a lot of gummies for Venusaur. That's awesome. We got 2 pink gummies and a grass gummy. That's great. Alright, floor 39. We're almost there. Awesomeness. Oh wow, there it is. Okay. So I guess I'll give Magnemite the Sky Gummy because I don't want to lose the Special Band and I don't care about losing the Sky Gummy. And then we're gonna say farewell and send Magnemite back home. Yeah, so you see right there, it'll give you a little warning that his hold item will be lost. I don't care about the Sky Gummy going away because don't have any flying types. So we're actually gonna switch Grimer's tactics to get away because I don't want him doing any damage to Kyogre himself, because obviously I have to be the one to knock him out for him to be recruited. My power is bursting. Infinite power. Oh boy, I can't keep up with infinite power. His sprite looks so raw in this game. Yeah, see, I already dealt with him though. But if you have infinite power, then how have you regained it? Because infinite is forever. The Lord of the Sea. Fire name for that mon too, by the way. Of course, he's got the drizzle. Okay, so Grimer's gonna walk away. Oh, I did not check my PP, and I missed. That's a great start. So now we'll switch his tactics to wait there, so he just sits there. Although I think Kyogre might be able to hit him. Yeah, so actually maybe I have him get away one more time, because I don't want Kyogre shredding him with, what is it, Water Pulse or anything like that. Just click Razor Leaf again. And right on cue, he shreds him with fucking... Okay. Damn it, Grimer, quit walking into his friggin' pathway, dude. He's not gonna move from there, is he? Whatever, fine. I'll just... Damn it. Move, Grimer! I should just move in front of him, shouldn't I? Whatever. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I do that, will he move? Hopefully. Oh, yes! And we got Kyogre. Awesome. Whew, alright. So there we go! The Lord of the Sea is now on our team. Now you may be wondering, Aiden, how'd you do that? You don't have his friend area. Well, I think it'll... Yes. So we gained access to the seafloor cave from recruiting Kyogre. So with all of the main legendaries, you get their friend area purely just by recruiting them. You just have to recruit them, and then they'll give you their friend area. I think the only ones where you need to buy the friend area for are the dogs, or the beasts, Ho-Oh, Mewtwo, and I think Mew. and the Lotties. I think those 5 groupings are the only ones where you have to buy the friend areas for. Let me actually double check that really quick. But granted, none of those are the main legends of the games, right? Or even really, period, main legends, period. So that makes sense. Because Final Island is Mew's friend area. The Southern Island, obviously, is the Lottie twins. Is this one Mewtwo's? No. The Cryptic Cave is Mewtwo's. Obviously, Rainbow Peak is Ho-Oh's. The Sacred Field is the Beasts. And that's it. Well, actually, fun fact, Jirachi actually lives in the Mount Moonview friend area, which I think is kind of funny. But I believe that other than that, every other legendary in the game... Oh, the Ancient Relic, I'm pretty sure the Reggies live there. But I think other than that, every single... other one you get for recruiting them on. But that is that. That is the first step done. I love Ludicolo. I think you'd be alright being carefree, big fella. So that's the first step of the post-game. Down this pathway done, and actually I think we'll see the next thing right away. Yes. The buried relic has been discovered. Mysterious ruin found underground. So here's we got a new place hidden by the crater of a meteor strike in ancient times. So it's to date back beyond recorded history. Okay. Apparently there's treasures there. And even Pokemon that lived in ancient times. Can we all guess who what Pokemon are in that friend area? Or in that dungeon? Yeah, so, that's the dungeon where you can get the Reggies, and Mew is there also. But, that's a 99 floor dungeon, and it's kind of annoying to deal with. I think now that unlocks the... Well, we'll move more along that in the next episode, because I don't want this to be too long. So... Yeah, so let's go check Kyogre out really quick here. His friend area looks doper than shit, by the way. Like, you see how it's got his markings design, and like they pulse red just like he does. And the music, like the music is just, it just sounds like water almost. But there is still like a little bit of an undertone of music being there. Absolute fuego. But yeah, so if we look at him, he's level 25 actually, which is kind of funny. Yeah, he's got 145 HP, so it's pretty stacked. Obviously, there you go. He's got his body size is 4. That was why I needed to make sure that I sent Magnemite home, since I did recruit the Grimer somewhat on accident, but at least it all worked out. And then it's got Drizzle, obviously, which we saw. And pretty good stats, too, for that. Actually, you know what? Kyogre would be the mon that I could use to check out about the level thing. Because I think my stats are only... my physical stats are lower than that, but I think my defensive stats are almost the same as that. Let's see, 49 and 47 is my defenses. He's 42 and 45. Okay, so I am a little bit more defensive, but not outrageously more. And especially I'm only barely more. So maybe we do test that out officially next episode. Maybe I take Venusaur and Kyogre to a post-game dungeon where the levels are a little bit higher, and I see how much damage Kyogre receives compared to how much damage Venusaur receives from an attack. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, guys, so we'll figure out what direction we want to go with in the next episode. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.